Get that missed call out of his head that may have prevented his Saints from getting there.
Ready? 95, 56. 55. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up,
On play action, it's Breeze.
That's good. You might take that.
Handles across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
You on your ass now.
And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
That nigga, boy, they took $1 million from this nigga.
So on the other side of the field,
$1 million,
now it's
nigga,
first and
at his
10.
crib.
As they've got things
920,000, nigga, 80K away from being a millionaire.
The carry there, and it'll be second down.
Nigga stupid. He let everybody know his business. I didn't know your money at your house. Nobody know that.
Because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
And complete to Zach Ertz. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Somebody knew. He told somebody one of his so-called homeboy.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know the people just like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time,
Give me that, boy.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up.
Come on, man. Somebody give me some support.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
We got it. We got it.
Be back, we'll be billion.
Here's a carry for James Conner of the Steelers. And he's going to take this out past the 10 to about the 11. A good run there on first down. And it'll lead away second and 2.
Hey, wait, watch who that be? Who that be?
On second down now.
Nah, this hog
It's
stuff.
Conner. And now let's hear is he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line.
I don't know.
Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on second and 2. It's now third and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here
That's the
on
record.
third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action.
Yeah, that's
I say go with your
what I
best
had
running
before.
play.
No, but she said she emptied it. She emptied it.
That's the same play. When I bought it. When I bought
No,
it.
I said it's still keys.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I don't take none of the other flavor.
Backed up deep to start the drive
Not
and
yet.
pick up the first.
So the goal is at least a
Gray
first
on
down
there.
here, right? Pick up a first down, give yourself
Yeah,
some
you're right.
breathing room, and if
I
you
can
have
get
to
dark.
punt after that, maybe you've helped with field position,
Nah,
you've helped out
what
your
you mean?
defense.
And avoided a 3 and out on their opening drive.
I'm about to light it up. I'm about to light them up for this shame. Then you put the you right on there. Man, so you saying, you know, they just like nothing. And then I was confused because I was about to put the you right on there. I didn't know if to put the you right in sharp or you right with the little blurry. You know what I'm saying? Because if I put it sharp, it'd be like, my mind's so sharp. But put Tom Brady in, boy, you tripping. Then if I put the you right where it's blurry, like you so right, I blind you, or you so right.
That's that nigga you don't like right there. That's the nigga you be using.
Lamar Miller, I do use him.
Who this nigga play for?
Who that nigga play for?
I don't know. He a 63. He going in today.
That's 63.
Yeah, right there.
Overall,
Mm-hmm.
that nigga speed fast and all.
That's why I put him in. Let me see. Jay Cook. Somebody put Jay Cook in. Let me go with that nigga.
Mike, hey, set. 29. Alpha. Come on. You better break.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. Brady's throw there complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where...
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the AFC in possession of the football to start quarter number 2. But likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Sugar! Check. Shoot! Watch the shoot! Motion. Regular! Mike 5-4.
They do go for it. It's Brady. And going deep for Hill. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
There is no doubt that Geno Atkins is really strong and stout at the point of attack. But I love his suddenness, the ability to make plays, to be in one spot, and then he's gone and into the offensive backfield. He's a heck of a player.
And there, a big TFL, tackle for loss.
Hard to believe that his father, Gene Atkins, was an NFL defensive back. Has bred this big defensive tackle.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The AFC offense making their way back out. Well, we can continue to talk Pro Bowl as we go along, but let's talk a little Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53, 1 week from today over in Atlanta, New England taking on the Rams. Time for your Super Bowl prediction, CD. What do you think?
Well, everyone thinks defense when they think the New England Patriots, but in the time that they've had their head coach...
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
Three bud. Alert! Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Check. Alert flare. Alpha. Go Bandit.
Brady going deep for Hopkins. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Ready, yellow lady, yellow lady. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. His throw incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And now it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Breeze to throw. Looking again for Thomas. This time complete. And he will score. Touchdown, NFC. Michael Thomas, 33 yards. And the NFC adds on to their lead. Great play, but admittedly, the tackling in the Pro Bowl, Charles, not always the best.
I would say that they're not quite as committed to getting a guy on the ground in the Pro Bowl as maybe during the regular season and, of course, in the playoffs. But still, heck of an individual effort there on that run.
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The AFC offensive unit getting set to take over. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now Brady. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
A gain of 13 and also a 1st down.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can't he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there.
Break that. Wide 80. 54 Mike. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Brady now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well-timed effort by Darius Slay. A sack on the corner blitz. Brady saying let's go as he'll hustle him to the line. Here's Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there. Disrupted. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right.
Now it's the backup, Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Tariq Cohen of the Bears back deep for the NFC. And it's fielded at the 34. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the NFC will take over 1st and 10. Drew Brees getting ready to go again on offense. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing well, your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. And that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second, as they... Stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Working from the gun, it's Brees. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So we've reached halftime of the 2019 Pro Bowl with the NFC on top.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to an abbreviated...
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out comes the NFC defense once again, and they have been disruptive in the backfield. And how often when we see this, as we look at some of these highlights, is it just better players getting in there versus scheme that is defeating the offense?
It's a great question, and I think oftentimes we rely on...
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just dropped to a point and reacted to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
Kyle Fuller there defensively.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
They have, you're right, they have had no room to breathe.
Hey, 79! 79!
On 3rd down, Rivers. And that's incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. first kick 47. This one looks good as well. Taken in at the 22. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the NFC heading out for their first drive of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done. And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
From the gun on third down, Breeze to Barkley on the check down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 15 and a first.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Caught by Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think, a guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. The bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. On first down, it's Gurley. And able to work his way down to the 16. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Ready? Yellow lady, kill.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. It's the NFC with the lead and the football as we start the fourth. It's the NFC with the lead and the football as we start the fourth. The numbers for the NFC on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. To throw, it's Breeze.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. And the kick by Rosas is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the fourth.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Back out is the AFC offense. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the fourth quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play? which means someone will have a play made against them, and they'll have to live with that for the rest of the year.
Hey, let's go!
Mahomes will try again on second down. He finds Hopkins complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Mahomes finding Hopkins for the AFC first. Mahomes now on first down. And a catch made by Hopkins. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. There he goes right side. And this will be a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two. Shotgun now for Breeze. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jamal Adams. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for two, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that two-point attempt.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Out, 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 out.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Check 15, 15. Hey, yo, go gun.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Now a desperate, the ball popped in the air and intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run. It's Ezekiel Elliott of the Cowboys. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down.
Yellow lady.
Let's get that quick. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now Breeze. Breeze on third down. They'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Breeze now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't...
There ain't no time, is it? Playing skills, you did.